Thank you once again for being here at HSN. My name is Marlo Smith. We are featuring for you some really great products to use in and around our homes. And the next product we're going to showcase for you is one that is a customer pick, but is a very unique light bulb. Light bulbs are not what they used to be. One of the main features on this light bulb is that it will last you. Are you ready for this? Up to 27 years, almost 30 years. Now, when I was growing up, you know, light goes on, you go get another one, you go get another one. This thing will last up to almost 30 years, the life of it. Not only that, what makes this particular light bulb even more feature-rich is that without you hiring an electrician, without you doing any wiring in your home, it gives you that dimmable feature that so many of us love. You've got two choices. We have it in white, we have it in black. We're gonna be showing them to you. Lowest price ever at $24.95. Two flexible payments of $12.48. And I can hear you. I can hear what you're thinking. You're thinking, what in the world? I've never paid $24.95 for a light bulb. I can go down to Walgreens or CVS or to any drugstore and get it for less. Yeah, you can, but it won't last up to 30 years. So we have our wonderful Carrie McNally that's joining us, who is one of our home solution experts. Because when people see this, you got to talk about the elephant in the room. They go, oh my gosh, that's expensive for a light bulb. Are you kidding me?
What are you kidding me? 25 bucks for a light bulb? Well, here's the evolution. Just quick little history lessons. All right, so here's the evolution of the light bulb. This is an incandescent bulb. They're being phased out because they're so grossly inefficient because they burn so hot. These burn up to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's why you can burn yourself with one of these. But when you were a girl, did you have a little easy bake oven, Marlo?
I did.
You could bake in a cardboard box because this thing was 350 degrees Fahrenheit. The next evolution was this. This is a CFL. It's a compact fluorescent light bulb. Has mercury in it. It's annoying looking. It only lasts 7 years and you can't put a shade on top of it. So these are not worthwhile. This is the LED Nanoleaf. Now, it's won 2 major awards. One, a Red Dot Design Award in 2015 because it's so cool looking. It's like a conversation starter. If you like the latest and the greatest and the best technology, this is it. But it also won the SEED Global Energy Efficiency Medal because this thing is going to pay for itself over and over again for 2 reasons. One, you do not have to buy a dimmer switch. Come on over here. I want to show you this little project that I built for you. Come on over here, Marlo. So if you want a dimmable light bulb, right? If you want a dimmable fixture, you have to do this. You have to go into the wall, you have to open it up, you have to remove the existing fixture, right? And then you have to go out and buy one of these 2 things from the big box hardware stores, right? Then you have to install it, which means you have to turn the power off. This is terrifying to me. I am not going anywhere near this because I'm going to end up in a hospital. It just isn't worth it to me. But wouldn't it be great if you had a light bulb that was dimmable by itself? Here's how this works. You simply turn it on, and it slowly goes up to 100%, which is the 75-watt equivalent, right? And notice how it comes on slowly. It's the only bulb that does that on the planet, right? Now watch. I'm going to turn it off and turn it on again, and on its own, it's going to start dimming. When it gets to my desired brightness, wherever you really want it, I'm going to shut it off and turn it on again, and it's going to stay right there, right? So watch what happens. Off, on, watch what it's going to do. On its own, it begins to dim.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I like it right there, and that's where it stays.
Oh.
Boom. How cool is that? Isn't that wild? So now
can you do it again?
Yeah, so I shut it off, right? Now I'm gonna turn it on, and it's gonna slowly go up to 100%, which is that 75-watt efficient equivalent. See how it's going up, slowly coming up? Isn't that wild? Now I'm gonna turn it off, turn it on again, and on its own, it will begin to slowly dim, right? Off, on. Now watch what happens. Slowly begins to dim. Isn't that wild? Now when I get to the desired brightness I want, off, on, stays right there.
Cool.
And it has a night light mode too. Customers love this. Now watch, we'll take you inside the bulb, Marlo. So inside the bulb, there are individual transistors that help save energy. Then it has a dimmer chip built in, which enables that dimming function. Again, the Global Energy Efficiency Medal and the Red Dot Design Award. And when we talk about 27.4 years, we're talking about something you aren't gonna have to climb on a ladder to change. in 2+ decades, 27 years, almost 3
You know what?
decades.
That's a very good point.
If it's up high in a recessed area, do it once for the next 3 years. That's why people buy 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. This is the alternative. If you want to go ahead and install a dimmer, I would not do it myself. I would call an electrician.
I would
Now
too.
you got a stranger coming into your house at how much per hour plus parts and labor and all that. Look, it's so simple a child can do this. Watch, he turns it on and watch the energy meter. It's gonna go all the way up to 100%, but then you can stop it. You can even pick the spot that you want as you're going up, just as easily as you can coming back down again. And it's so energy efficient.
I want to do this. I'm going to have you come over here for
Sure.
a moment.
Yep.
Because you can choose between the white and the black. Obviously, the white color is the most popular choice. They look really cool, don't they?
Yeah, that's why, yeah, it really is. It's the greatest, I think, aside from
really
other
neat.
really cool energy efficient LEDs out, like, this is like the greatest quantum leap forward since basically, you know, Edison created this back in Fort Myers at the turn of the century. And the idea that over the course of 27.4, now at full brightness, by the way, this uses less than 10 watts. So if it's a 75 watt equivalent, I mean, that's up to 70% in energy savings right there. But when you've got it on dimmer, it goes all the way down to a ½ watt.
So you're saving all the way around here.
All the way around.
You're saving because you're not replacing bulbs, you know, month after month after month after month, and you add that up over 27 years. That's a whole lot of money you're going to be saving. I like the point that Carrie mentioned. You're not, you know, on a stepping stool. You're not on a ladder changing it out all the time. So think about how much more safe it is to be able to put it where you want it, and you don't have to worry about it for the next 27 years. And then on the back side of that, the energy efficient portion. That's what you're gonna see every month when you open up that electric bill.
Yep.
That's when you look at it and you go, hey, this is some good business. This is a customer pick, lowest price we've ever offered them. By the way, you're just going to put these in any of your lamps, your lighting fixtures, just like you would any other bulb. So don't get hung up in the way it's kind of that unique modern shape.
Yep.
That's just part of the design of it, but it's sleek. It has beautiful, bright light to it as well.
And it's very flattering too.
Yes.
It's a soft white light that's very flattering to the eye. It makes us all look a little bit better because it's that soft light. So you could put all of these in your vanity if you wanted to, in your bathroom, and you're gonna get a great look there, or you can put it in the dining room. And I wanna show you, I wanna illustrate to you why these incandescent bulbs are being phased out and why they're so energy inefficient. And we'll do that with our laser thermometer. So I'm gonna take this lid off here. I'm gonna take the lid off our Nanoleaf Bloom, and we'll just take this laser temperature thermometer, right? This is all the hot chefs, all the real hip chefs are using these now for meats and stuff like that. So I'm gonna take the temperature of this light bulb right here. And you guys can see this at home, this is live. This is how hot this is right now. This is why when you were a little girl, you could bake in an easy bake oven. It was a cardboard box with what? A light bulb in it. And you could bake because it's 320 degrees Fahrenheit. If I touch this, I'll burn my hand, right? And if I want to change this light bulb, I have to wait like 5 minutes. Now, let's just live on the air, take the Nanoleaf temperature real quick. Let's see. Did I get it? Now look at the difference. This is 114.
Oh my.
It's not even close. And I can touch this without even worrying about burning it. And it's been on for a while now.
Oh, that's cool.
There's my hand right here. It's warm to the touch, but it's not hot. I'm not gonna burn myself. So it's a third less. And then once again, this right here, is one brighter than the other? No, they're about the same, right? This is burning at 75 watts of energy. It's pulling 75 watts right out of your wallet or your purse. This is 10 watts. And this one cannot do this. See it going down?
Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
And what obviously Carrie is showing us is that on its own, this has a dimmable feature.
Look at that, and it just stayed right where I had it. Isn't that wild?
So
and I'll show that to you over here again. You have two choices when you want a dimmable bulb, right? You either have to buy a fixture that has like 1, 2, or 3 on it, right? And then buy that bulb. Or you have to go to the hardware store and you have to buy these guys. These are not cheap. And then you have to pull the existing fixture off the wall, shut the power off in the entire house, and take your life into your own hands. Or spend a lot of money on a very expensive electrician, right? Well, that's why this is the world's first self-dimming light bulb. One of the main reasons it won both the Red Dot Design Award and the Global Efficiency Award. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn it on, and it's gonna start going up. Notice how it goes up slowly. You know, like if you're waking up in the morning and you turn the lights on, or you get up in the middle of the night to get some, it's like, come on, what are you doing? Honey, stop that, jeez. You know, and you're covering the blanket over your head. Now I wanna dim it. I'm gonna turn it off, turn it on again, and it's going to dim on its own. It's slowly going to go down. When I get to the desired brightness I want, I'll shut it off and turn it on again, and it'll stay right there. So we'll just count back from 10, right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, I like 5. Boom, stays right at 5.
Isn't that great?
How cool is that?
So it really is such a unique and very different light bulb, something that I know I haven't seen before.
Yep.
And once you get over the sticker shock of this, but then you realize, like, you know what? Over 27 years, I am going to save a whole lot of money. And then you think about the cost efficiency on energy on this, and then you add to that dimmable feature. It's no wonder it's a customer pick. Your advantage is that you get to buy it at the lowest price ever and on FlexPay. So choose between black and white. You still get a 30-day money-back guarantee, although this is part of our clearance event, but you get to really try some of these more energy-efficient products. And if you are still using that same light bulb that's been around for the past, gosh, what do you think?
Almost 100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a filament with electricity running through the filament. That's why they create so much heat. And what they do is they waste 90% of all the energy in heat distribution.
For sure.
It is a heater that happens to put off some light.
And I think most people have graduated from this. If you haven't, what an opportunity for you to be able to try some of this newer energy-efficient technology. Because, yeah, you pay a lot on the front end, but on the back end, you save far more money. And they deliver more to you. Lighting is so critical in our homes.
Oh, it is, and it's beautiful. It's super flattering. And 9 out of the 10 people that I talked to that purchased one, they went back and bought 4 or 5 or 6 more.
Yeah, read the reviews.
I mean, that's so. If you get a chance, pick up like 2 or 3 tonight. Give them a try. Look, if you don't love them, I want you to send them back. I get inundated. I'm really fortunate. I was a host here, and now I travel the world looking for really cool, energy efficient, and like state-of-the-art products for you guys. And so, like, I get approached by a lot of people a lot of times, and I go, so what's the deal? And the folks came to me and they started telling me about this, and I said to myself, I'm in. I totally want to be a part of this. And I'm so proud to be a part of something that won the Global Energy Efficiency Award and the Red Dot Design Award as well.
Thank you so much for being here, Carrie. Thank you for all of your phone calls. Please continue to shop. Don't move a muscle.